So it's been a while since I've done one of these recordings. For the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've effectively been taking some time off due to work and other commitments. So unfortunately this is something I had to put on the back burner. However, I'm back now, and as a nice little bonus, I managed to bag myself a Wigan Athletic scarf. Hopefully it can bring us some good luck in today's games. Come on, you Latics! Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend episode 15 with Wigan Athletic. My name is Craig, and coming up on today's episode we have a championship game against Leeds United. Nice little top of the table clash there. And an FA Cup 4th round replay against Reading. Since you were last with me, we have played a lot of games, about 2 months worth. Yeah, I was last with you for West Brom Blackburn. It was very good form throughout December, minus a defeat. And then January happened, where we seem to have hit a bit of a stumbling block. 1 win in 5 games, and that includes the FA Cup against Reading, where we drew 1-1. A fairly late goal, 15 minutes from time, from Ricky J. Jones, saving our cup fortunes. But overall, that means we are down to 3rd place, which, to be honest with you, is probably about where we expected to be at this point. I don't think we're going to be getting above Leeds and West Brom. I say that, we're playing Leeds today, so who knows? We could nick a result against them at home. But the most important thing is we've hit the minimum 50 to 55 point range, which means we not only should be safe from relegation, but the new target for the rest of the season, try and finish in the playoffs, not in or around the playoffs, in the playoffs. That's where we should be aiming for right about now. Of course, the board still expected me to avoid relegation. That should happen, hopefully. And the 4th round was a minimum, which is what we're having the replay in today. And also, as it's the transfer window, we have had a few transfers in and out of the club so far. The main one going out of the club, of course, has been Declan John, who I think in the last episode I did say he wanted to leave because he's not been getting any game time. So we sold him to Barnsley in League One for £125,000. It's all pure profit because he came in on a free anyway, so any money we received for him would be gratefully received. As far as players coming in goes, we have a new left back, long term as well, to replace Declan John. Reece Devine has come in from Manchester United for £300,000. Let's have a look. He's 2-star current ability but with 4-star potential, and at 20 years old he could still reach that. Yeah, he's only had games at St Johnstone up in the Scottish Premiership, otherwise he's just been sitting in the reserves of different Premier League teams, notably in the Manchester area. He's currently at League 2 level, but he could be a Championship player in the future. Now, of course, that depends if we go up this season or not, and we will come to that in a moment regarding one of our players. Vincent Angelini, a goalkeeper from Celtic we brought in for, I believe, £575,000. He's 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential, currently operating at Vanarama national level, but he, again, potential Championship player in the future. Could become better than Jordan Archer. Again, depends if we're in the Championship or the Premier League next season. But the one that I'm kind of most excited about, and the one we paid the most money for, £1 million up front, Frederick Hammer, 20-year-old midfielder, 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Brought him in from Brentford, so he has some Championship experience, otherwise he more or less came through as a player in Sweden. Many people, well, I say many people, the fans and the board may think that we overpaid for him. He's not done too badly, actually. I mean, he's only played 3 games so far for us. He's been in and around the teams already. He's got an assist in the FA Cup, so hopefully he can build on that. I don't think we'll see the best of him until next season anyway. But certainly as an all-rounder, for a 20-year-old in central midfield, his stats and attributes are really not that bad. He's also considered a very smart player. We're going to need a few of those going forward. Potential Championship player, again, if we stay in the division or if we go up, remains to be seen. Now, I did mention that one of our players may stay or may go, depending on whether we go up or stay down. That player is Callum Lang. Nottingham Forest came in for him with a bid of about 1.2 million, I believe. He was not happy that I rejected it. So it took me convincing him to stay, provided we get promoted. I mean, he only got into the Wigan team last season because I brought him back from loan, and already he wants out. Nottingham Forest are actually... Where are Nottingham Forest? They are in the Premier League, I think. Yes, they are, and they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom of the Premier League, so we could potentially go up, and they more likely could come down. So, I don't know why he wanted to go to them in the first place. Oh dear, never mind. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. Again, if he stays, he stays. If he goes, he goes. There's really nothing else we can do about it at this point. So, the first 11 we're going to send out against Leeds United. Archer in goal, with Reece James at left back, Williams and Mengi in central defence, and Johnson at right back. Williams is still feeling alienated for not getting enough game time, so try and get him as much games in there as possible, especially as Matty Pearson needs a break. And who's the other one? Joel Lynch. He's going at the end of the season. He wants more game time. He can go elsewhere for it. He's not even getting in the team, to be honest. Josh's going at the base of the midfield with Hammer and McEachran in central midfields. Alex Lopez is ineligible for this game because Leeds are his parent club. He's not allowed to play. Lang on the left-hand side of... Well, on the left wing. Le Chabler on the right wing. He's come in for Josh Bowler, who... Okay, he's looking okay. He doesn't seem fatigued, but he's played a lot of games recently and he's getting tired, so just want to give him a break. And Ricky Jade Jones up front. Ricky Jade Jones, I think, has about 25 goals so far this season. Why are players concerned about the familiarity of the formation? We've been playing this all season. I know we're at home, but I just seem to have settled on the 4-3-3 recently. I mean, saying that, I believe that if we do continue to struggle, we might have to go back to the 4-2-3-1, but we'll just have to wait and see. We're going to pump some fists here. We can move? No. Not going to say anything about automatic promotion spot. Yep, there. We're keen to avenge what happened to us at Elland Road earlier this season. I didn't show that game. We did lose that 2-1 away at Leeds United, which was a bit heartening, to be fair, because Leeds are very overpowered in this division, I think, this season, and we lost 2-1 at theirs. Clearly, we were able to compete with them, and I hope we're still able to compete with them here today. Saying that, they have the early chance after just 10 minutes. That is Calvin Phillips, who... I wouldn't go as far as to say he's a cult hero on Football Manager. Good grief. But he's certainly Premier League quality. And he's playing down here in the Championship, so what does that say? Leeds getting a couple of half-decent chances to start. We need to kind of pick up the pace a little bit. So we're just going to encourage the team. See what we can produce. Just noticed that actually they're doing a 4-2-3-1 away from home, but then they're strong enough to do that. Right, James. He's been really good on the left-hand sides so far this season. His long throws especially. Him and Johnson have some seriously good long throws, and Lang... Oh god, what was that? What was that? And now Le Chabot might have a twisted knee. If we can get him to half-time, hopefully we can do that and bring Balogun on. Or Bowler, whichever one. And right about now, it seems we're edging XG just a little bit. Yeah, we grew into that game as it went on. Yes, motivate them. That's beautiful. Right, so let's have a look at Le Chabot. He seems to have recovered, but he's not exactly playing well. So I'll tell you what, we're going to swap Lang over to the right hand side. He likes to cut in there anyway. Ricky J. Jones is going to go out to the left. Le Chabot is going to come off for Balogun, who has started scoring goals this season now. I think he's got 5 in the last month. After the first half of the season, fair enough, he wasn't getting much game time, but he was effectively Well, he just wasn't scoring. End of story. Really wasn't scoring. I don't know if you'll see that come up on screen actually. Whoops, a little email message at the bottom there. Oh, nice interception by Jones. And Balogun's away here. I hope he's onside. It doesn't matter because he didn't score. Very good chance though, and Jones did very well to win the ball back there. The thing is, Jones, what word I'm looking for, his pace is really going to trouble a lot of people. McEachran into Balogun and it's blocked. We're seeing that too often this season. I think someone was offside anyway, which is a bit of a shame. Let's give a bit of encouragement to the lads. Just start to motivate them a little bit. And I believe we shall go with... Oh my gosh, Johnson's actually knackered, I just realised that. Leginda's going to come on. He's going to come on that right hand side. We're just going to leave it there for the moment. I am looking at Bowler coming on, or someone in the midfield. In fact, 82 minutes gone. We're going to go with my final trick. Scum's going to stay on. I'm just thinking. Hammer and McEachran thankfully having good games. Scowen, not as much. We're going to go with Bowler. Yeah, we'll go with Bowler on the right hand side. And saying that, McEachran is now looking very, very tired. Final bit of encouragement for the lads. Let's just see, can we nick a winner? No, we can't. Do you know what? Given our recent form, I'm going to take that draw, even if it is at home. Again, it's against top of the table Leeds. Yeah, you know what? It just wasn't our day today. Because we set those high standards for ourselves this season, so why not? We could potentially have won it in that second half. Yes, it's a point well, I say it's a point dropped, it's a point gained. That's how I'm going to look at it. And it keeps us at the moment 4 points behind Leeds at the top of the, who are still top of the table. For now though, we're going to park the league for the next game, and it's time to see if we can continue our FA Cup run. FA Cup replay now, away at Reading, and the only changes we've really made to the starting 11, Leginda coming in for Johnson at right back, and Lopez coming in central midfield for Hammer. Oh, and Bowler is back in, with Balogun up front and Ricky J. Jones on the left wing. It's just to give a bit of rotation to the squads. We've got a few games coming up thick and fast in February now. And to be honest with you, I would just like to keep the squad fresh. Fresh? Let me try and speak properly. But we have reached the minimum expectation of reaching the 4th round of the FA Cup, so the 5th round would be quite a bonus. It'd also be a bit of a bonus as well for our bank account. Quality team talk there. Just as a side note, the 5th round draw has been made, and the winner of this match will get Nottingham Forest, and we are one step closer to that, as Ricky J. Jones has just scored within 2 minutes of the match starting. Corner comes in, McEachran's corner was cleared effectively before played back out to him, and Jones alone in the middle. I mean, nobody was marking him at all. But yes, the winner of this match will meet Nottingham Forest in the 5th round, which would be quite ironic considering they've tried to upset and unsettle Callum Lang, who is not in, well, he is in the team, but he's in the he's on the subs bench. We've just gone 2-0 up here. Mengi with a nice little shot from the edge of the area. McEachran is on it with the assist today. In fact, I completely forgot to offer him a new contract. I was meant to do that before this game. I'll have to do that after this game, hopefully. His contract runs out in the summer, as does a couple of other players. I think Leginda's does, Emma Hughes. And these are players who are starting 11 players who I'm going to have a look at. Well, Leginda's kind of swapping with Darnell Johnson at the moment. But it's a nice little rotation going on between the two of them. And to be honest with you, long may that continue, because they both get tired very easily. As another free kick goes in, and this one's been cleared, unfortunately. It's I think Balogun cleared that up. Jones. He's not really used his pace much in recent games. I do feel we're not really using that to its full potential. McEachran, Scowen, Bowler. Who likes a nice little dribble going forwards? Mengi. Ooh, nearly lost that there. Jones. Into Bowler, he likes a shot, and there you go. There he is. His first goal returning to the team, and that's his seventh goal of the season. 3-0 up, heading for half time. Playing the ball in a few tight spots there. Bowler making that run forward, and he's got the pace ahead of the Reading defenders. And now James, I wonder if he's got another lethal throw here, not cross throw. He doesn't this time. Anderson gathers it up for Reading quite comfortably. Mengi. Oh, he's trying to play that forward for Jones, but it didn't quite happen, unfortunately. And they have their own Lopez in midfield. Oh, what a tackle! Who was that? Was that Mengi or was that I can't speak today. I really can't. Or Williams, but whoever that was. Amazing challenge that was. Yep, keep it up, lads. Keep it up. Stay inspired. Go out there and let's seal this. 0.45 on the XG, considering we're 3-0 up. I suppose it's, 2 of the goals did come from set pieces. Now Naginda with the long throw into Bowler, and that is Reece James. There you go, his first goal of the season. 4-0 Wigan Athletic. And I just realised I don't have Reece Define on the bench. Would probably have been ideal to bring him on in this second half, but nevertheless, 4-0 up for Wigan Athletic. Fantastic stuff. Now, what's the condition he's saying for some of these players? Naginda, I'm going to try and keep him on. He's 1 yellow card away. I'd rather rest Johnson, to be fair. McEachran is looking very, very tired, as we've just gone over the 72nd minute mark. So, Hammer is going to come on. I think I played him once. I think he did get that assist from a deep line playmaker role. Look at that, McEachran bossing the midfield. The man is just the MVP of this midfield right now. Jones is very tired also, so Schmidt is going to come on for his first appearance in a while, to the point where Freddie Lundberg, his manager at Barnsley, is not really happy about his lack of game time. And there's Williams, beautiful goal, 5-0, game done, and Williams is starting to benefit from more and more game time. He's 6'4", so he really should be getting on the end of chances like this. Cracking stuff there from Williams, as just having a look. Bowler's starting to look tired now, as I'm more likely going to bring him off. Unfortunately, Zhao is in here, and did he hit the post there? I think he did. In fact, we're just going to do that. So Le Chabelot is going to come on for Bowler. Reece James is starting to tire as well. Unfortunately, did I actually put Divine on the bench? I don't think I did I? No, I didn't. This would have been the perfect game to do it, because he could have come off and just rested. Lower that tempo. Just going to slow things down. I mean, there's no real point in going full throttle at 5-0 up with, like, what, 2 minutes to go? Didn't make a difference in the end. Massive victory for us. I was thinking before this game we were starting to struggle to score goals, but 5-0 away from home. Oh yeah, we have the players to score a hatful of goals, and £180,000 to the kitty. Lovely stuff. Right then, so we will be back most likely. In fact, we'll come back from the Nottingham Forest game, the FA Cup 5th round. We will come back for that, as I've just realised that most of February it's all away games. To be fair, if we score 5 goals away from home in every game, I'll be amazed and I'll be ecstatic. So the Nottingham Forest game away from home, that's going to be a nice tasty match. Hopefully Callum Lang will get his head focused by then. If you've enjoyed that, hit the like button down below and click subscribe for more Football Manager content. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and just as a side note as well, I have now started a Twitch channel. The link will be down in the description. It would be awesome if you could come out and show support there. Come and chill out with me while I play Football Manager and other games as well that I just happen to think of that I play. But I hope to see you there, and I also hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe, guys.